What a fight. This is Max Show MMA here. I am back again with another video. Dricus Du Plessis defeats Israel Adesanya by rear naked choke in the fourth round. Before I even get started on my recap, just let me play you guys a clip from my fight prediction on what I said, what was one of DDP's path to victory. Let's take a listen. Again, DDP does have ways to win, though. Obviously, he's very awkward, right? He's very awkward. If you can keep Izzy guessing, there is a path to victory, especially in the wrestling scrambles, right? Izzy has a bad habit of giving up his back. He risks giving up his back to get back up to his feet whenever he does get taken down. And I think if Dricus can mix in some takedowns and during a wrestling exchange or like during a scramble, he can get Izzy's back and get him synced in for like a rear naked choke. That's something that's very possible. And there you have it. I said DDP during the wrestling exchanges could take advantage if he mixed in some takedowns, which he did. But before we talk about the fourth round, Dricus Du Plessis was getting pieced up. But DDP has some moments. DDP is very powerful. He has very strong blitzes, and he's very awkward. And I think that's what got him through the fight. By the time the submission happened in the fourth round, 2 out of the 3 judges had Dricus Du Plessis up 29-28. Me personally, I feel like Israel Adesanya was up 2-1. But again, that's debatable. Israel Adesanya was doing some great body work. He was piecing DDP up. It was a few times it even looked like Israel Adesanya was even going to finish DDP. He was catching DDP. He was countering him. He was doing some great body work, like I said, because DDP was doing this high guard, and Izzy was kicking to the body, was doing great body punches. But what DDP was doing so well was he was blitzing. He was coming at Adesanya hard with punches, and he would catch Adesanya because he would catch Adesanya either leaning back or going up against the cage. When Izzy would not circle out, DDP would catch him up against the cage and hit him with some vicious left and right hooks. I mean, DDP was really good tonight, but at the same time, Izzy looked better, but DDP was the one that came out with the victory. And when he did that, on top of already being hurt, Dricus Du Plessis sunk in that rear naked choke, and that was all she wrote. Izzy tapped. Now, listen, guys, I gotta be honest. I wonder did Alex Poatan Pereira takes Izzy's chin. I mean, up until the Alex Pereira fight, we had never seen Izzy hurt, maybe besides the Kelvin Gastelum fight. Other than that, we had never seen Izzy vulnerable. He was always really good at evading shots. Since he got knocked out not knocked out, but since the TKO by Alex Pereira, he fought Sean Strickland, who's not even known as a power puncher. Sean Strickland dropped him up against the cage. He fights DDP. I don't care what anyone says. Izzy got hurt. DDP blitzed him up against the cage, and he hurt him a few times. And that's what led to the sequence of Izzy giving up his back, because he completely turned his back against DDP again, was running alongside the cage. And it was a right hand from DDP that Izzy didn't even see coming. So I wonder if his chin is just not the same. And another thing, I got to talk about his cardio. Izzy has always been known for great cardio. In this fight, by the third round, both guys looked gassed. I mean, Izzy looked a little fresher than DDP, but even during exchanges, Izzy was not as sharp. He was kind of late on punches. He was trying to counter, but his counters wasn't as crisp. I mean, he was breathing pretty heavily as well, just like DDP was. So I have to point that out. That was the issue as well. I felt like his cardio did not look as nearly good as it did in the past. So, it was a great fight, great win for DDP. Again, he was up on 2 out of the 3 judges' scorecard. Like I said, in my opinion, I feel like Izzy was up 2-1, but you can make a case for DDP being up 2-1 and score round by round. DDP did great work. There's no question he's a better fighter now that he's a champion. It is a saying that when you're a champion, when you become a champion, that make you 30% better, right? DDP looked really good tonight. He defended his title. He got Izzy in one of the very few places I feel like he could get him in order for him to win. And he won, man. Rear naked choke. So congrats to DDP. I don't know where Izzy goes from here. I have no idea. This is his second title fight in a row that he's lost. Um, and we don't know where he goes from here. I would assume there's some pretty good matchups for him. You got a Mavov there. You got a fight between the loser of Robert Whittaker and Chimaev, I'm guessing. You always got the Sean Strickland rematch. But again, I don't know where Izzy goes from here. There is a path for him back to the title, though, because he's only lost to DDP once. He's only lost to Sean Strickland once. He's beat Robert Whittaker twice now. Him and Chimaev would be a huge fight. I'm pretty sure everyone would want to see that. So we have to see. But DDP is on the bigger and better things. It looks like the Sean Strickland rematch is going to happen. But again, let's see what happens with Robert Whittaker and Chimaev. I think the winner of that should get the title shot. So we will see. But UFC 305, Dricus du Plessis defeats Israel Adesanya in the 4th round due to rear naked choke. So listen, I'll be back again with another video soon, guys. That is the results for tonight. Until next time, this is Max Show MMA. Peace.